We're live. So, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what I'm working on right now. A little bit of a milestone today. I need a haircut so bad. I look ridiculous right now, but it's all good. First of all, shout out to CPU Squad, Mega Noob, all you guys. Miss you guys so much. I know it's been so long. Seems like an eternity, but anyway. So I just completed my project plan. It is now about to be 11 o'clock. So I've been here for 14 hours or something. Everyone has gone home hours ago. I'm the last person here. So what I just submitted, well, what I just completed was my project plan to basically construct a team that will support the product, basically support our product. So talking about defining levels of support, the responsibilities of the levels of support, which reminds me, I didn't really cover management. I need to define management roles and responsibility as well. But I got most of that done. And well, the first draft is complete. And I also defined the tasks that each level is responsible for. So from the subject matter experts to DevOps to help desk. So basically outlined all of that. And the next phase is basically I just sent a message out to all major stakeholders. So basically the plan that I've designed, in order for it to be successful, requires a really strong synergy between multiple teams. So you have, so you have multiple teams, right, that there needs to be a real good synergy for the plan to work. So in order for that to happen, obviously the team leaders for each of those teams need to sort of buy into my plan. So I contacted each one of those team leads and I said basically the draft is done and gave them a heads up that I'm going to be scheduling meetings with each of them to basically discuss my plan. So they can agree, disagree, have suggestions and things like that. And there goes the lights. All right, hang on one second. All right. I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Look at my eyes, man. This is ridiculous. I need to get out of here. So I'll make this short. So yeah, so meet with each of the team leads and get their buy-in on what I'm proposing. Then they make suggestions on improvements or things like that. Once I've met with each of the leaders of each team, then I want to revise. Well, I'm going to be constantly revising my plan once I meet with each resource. Then I'm going to have a second draft that I will propose to the entire team as a group, and we can discuss it and work it out. And then I'll submit the final draft. And then the next thing is to move into execution. So basically all the stuff that we decided on needs to happen. So the first phase of the execution is going to be recruitment run in parallel with knowledge transfer and documentation. So recruitment is obviously, we would determine what resources we need and what they need to be doing. So we need to actually go look for them. That's going to take some time, so we need to get started on that quickly. And then recruitment, and then like I said, documentation. So documentation, knowledge transfer. So the team that I'm building is going to be a subject matter expert team. Like these are going to be the elite. No one will know more about the product than only group that will know more will be development. And even development will have some limitations because development really knows the code, the core code, and sort of the foundation of the product. But they are more theoretical than they are practical, meaning, so you know the logic of the code, you know, if this, then that, okay, that's great, but you lack the context of what that really means in practice. So obviously, there's a lot of theory in development. There's a lot of, there's testing phases and things like that. But ultimately, there's a lot of knowledge that comes from using the product or directly working with those who use the product heavily. So if you're a part of a team that's directly involved in the actual practice of the product, practice of the code. So let's say you're a developer for you're a developer for an application used for tracking your steps for people that are running and riding bicycles and things like that, right? So you know the code, you know the logic, right? But all that lacks a lot of context. So if you have a team that works directly with the users of that product that you design, they're going to have knowledge that you don't. For example, they're going to be aware of certain patterns in practice. So maybe you've noticed that the product runs faster for people who are, this is just, for example, people who do a lot of exercise in high altitudes. That could be related to some kind of technological process, right? Some process in the technology that is affected by altitude. So therefore, in practice, you can see that there's higher performance for people exercising in higher altitudes, right? Development would not necessarily know that. How would you know that, right? Is development going to be doing so much QA testing that they're, tested in all kinds of altitudes and all these different scenarios? I mean, obviously QA is supposed to test as much as possible, but you can't test for every single thing. And QA can be very theoretical. You're sort of theorizing on what might happen and different things, but the real information comes from the using of the product, and the people who know the most about that from a technical standpoint are the people who are directly supporting the product. So even though development would be a higher level resource, my team actually would be more knowledgeable than development with certain things. Development is a master of the code and how everything works in theory. My team would be the experts of the product usage in practice, and also know a good amount about the framework or the infrastructure behind the product. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna go. I'm leaving New York either tonight or tomorrow. You guys know I move around, so I'm going to be working remotely tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a live stream at some point in time tomorrow. I'm not sure what topic I'm going to cover, but I'm definitely going to be doing a live stream tomorrow at some point in time. I have some plans for this weekend. I am going to be doing some videos, some aerial videos. I'm going to be flying the DJI Mavic. I haven't flown in a while. Also going to be well, that's the main thing. I'm going to be shooting some video. I'll go for some rides on the boosted skateboard as well. So, which is what I'm about to hop on right now. on my way out of here. So, all right, guys. No. I'm so tired, man. I was struggling today to keep my eyes open. I've been getting enough sleep. I tried to stand up, which helped, but even standing up at some point wasn't working. So staying up late today is not helping that process either. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Although it's challenging, bear in mind that this is still ultimately a very awesome experience for me. I'm doing exactly what I love to do. This is an exceedingly amazing opportunity. But like with most things that are good in life, it doesn't come easy, right? So I'm definitely putting in the work. But I love this stuff, man. This is where my passion is. So don't to feel too sorry about me about my lack of sleep. I mean, I still do need to get my sleep. I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself. Been falling off with that, but it's good stuff. All right, CPU squad. I'm going home. I'm going home. Get some sleep. So tired.